What have I got myself into? So I'm just finding everything I can, lifting it up on every corner. Gonna lift this side up now, and I'm gonna go to the back. See if I can get myself out of here. If not, I'm gonna have to call help. Funny enough, it's like 70 degrees out right now. Not even that cold. Shouldn't be any snow up here. Sun's up there. Got about 3 hours of sunlight left. Like this. Making sure I don't have to call anybody. So I'm about an hour and a half away from home. Pretty deep in the mountains. Not too bad to get up here, but still, you know, you gotta be real careful and very, very patient, because if I don't set all the wheels up properly, I'm not getting out of this. I'm stuck and I'm doing all four corners over and over again. And it's gonna suck. It's gonna take all the energy out of me. I got limited food. I got water to last me a couple days, but overall, pretty shitty situation. So you gotta be real careful even when you're working on it and trying to get it out. You gotta make sure that you're not fucking up. I could go and I could try right now, pull it out, you know, with this angle that I got right now, but with the situation I'm in, it's likely not worth it. Definitely should have brought my high lift. That was a big mistake. The high lift is a very, very useful tool because I can get this thing lifted up in seconds rather than minutes of me stacking shit, fucking around with it, and almost having it fall over, you know?
Sorry.
This definitely isn't the worst thing I've had happen to me out here, but it's still pretty bad. Gotta watch out, even late season in the spring. That snow might get you. Like, that's dangerous. I might just be sending it anyway, but could. I'll try it. Get it right in the corner, get myself away from it. Put a little bit of a weird angle. Last thing you want to do when you're in a situation like this is get hurt. So as I said, it's about being real careful and real smooth with it. That ain't happening. So we're gonna have to find a different spot for it. So I'm just putting the wood under there as a little backing. Just so it doesn't smush down as much and so I can get a little more travel out of that ram. So now, I'm gonna lift this thing up as far as I need to. Ugh. Sure, it's freaking hard though. Get some water soon. Always make sure when you go out in areas like this, you have more than enough water, about double or triple of what you'd expect to use in that period. So right now, I got about, I think 4 liters of water. 4 liters of water is gonna last me a while. Make that last, honestly, a couple days. I'd definitely be freaking out, but I'd be all fine, especially in an area like this. I'm only 20 minutes from the road. One of my buddies comes to pick me up, we're all good, but farther out, you could really get yourself into some shit. Oh, it's coming out now. That's definitely coming out. Fuck yeah. What I'm going to try to do is once I get this properly lifted up, should be the next couple minutes, just it is a bitch to use due to its weight capacity. I'm definitely lifting more than its capacity right now. About 6 inches off the ground, so I'm gonna find a big log, something that's fallen, I'll put it under. All right, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of hiking now. I'm not finding any big trees around, so, fuck. Looks like I tried something right here. These are the times to not give 2 fucks about your truck or its paint. Rocks, sticks, fallen trees, anything your hands on, Right now, because I can't find any fallen trees that are larger, I'm stacking rocks and smaller sticks under it to get more traction. I think for sure now, I think we're getting out. We got good ground clearance. We got everything above the snow. We got all the traction boards set up. We might need to do that one right there, but I might put that track board right here just to make sure as I'm going up, I can ride it and move, but we'll see. I might do a little test run now, but as I said, you gotta be patient. You gotta step by step. Always step by step. Thank God, man. Ugh. I did not plan on making this video today. Today, I was mainly going to focus on shooting, finding another spot, just doing a little bit off-roading, but this was perfect timing, honestly. Getting out of situations like that can turn into a complete nightmare if you don't know what you're doing. If I did not understand how to get that vehicle up and put rocks, trees, whatever else under it, I would be in a really bad situation. I'd be waiting here for another 3 hours. I'd have to have somebody tow me out, and it would be a giant shit show. But I learned about 2 years ago, the Roby Creek area in Idaho, exactly what I need to do in these situations. We were stuck out all the way from about, I think, 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday night because we were snow wheeling. Me and my roommate. We were out there for so long, and we had no idea how we were going to get ourselves out. Show some videos from that if I could find them. But there's a lot that goes through this when it comes to risk assessment and adversion. If you want to be able to do these things, you have to be able to get yourself out of sticky situations, and you have to have the correct equipment. I don't know if you saw, but I have 2 traction boards and I have a jack. Usually I have a high lift, but the high lift is on one of my other trucks right now, and out of stupidity, I did not bring that, and I have not been bringing that to the places because I've not been dealing with this type of snow. Originally, I was thinking about going forward with it, going farther up this road and finding a shooting spot and continuing on with my day, but I think that this is a good place to stop. You got to realize when things go too far and when you got to backtrack and be done. This is one of those moments. Understanding risk assessment is huge when it comes to off-roading, especially in areas like this, especially in the snow. You have to know what is too much and what is fine. That was too much. This truck, I haven't done deep snow. I thought because it had a limited slip differential, I'd be able to get through. I didn't get through. I got stuck, and I got real stuck. I had the frame dragging, the front cross members dragging on the ground, and as I said, if I didn't know what I was doing, it'd be real shitty. And if I didn't have people around me that could pull me out, it'd be even worse. I'd be walking down this road about 5 miles to find people in a campsite, and I'd have to bug them and tell them, hey guys, I need to tow out, and hope that they have a rope. You don't always have a rope. I don't have a rope right now. That's a mistake. That is a big mistake. But thankfully, I've got pieces of wood. I got that small jack. And I got those traction boards. I was going to make this video about 2 years ago when I ended up in a situation where the road gave out on me and I had to leave the truck. I had to walk 5 miles, possibly 10, I think about 5, down a road in the Melba area in the Owyhees. And that was a complete shit show. Had to have the police pick me up, meet up with my parents, and then be taken home. And it was not a good situation to be a part of. Thankfully, as I was saying earlier, I brought enough water, I brought enough food, I got cell service. I'm lucky right now. I have what I need. Part of me wants to keep going through, to just power out, go back, and just run it all the way through, get past this road, because past this road, there's been no shade on it. So, all the snow will be gone. But due to the time, it's about 6:30 right now, 6:45. It's about time to go home.